Sometimes I feel the less you know about a movie, the better. And that's the case for me when it came to the film Philomena, which is the brand new movie starring Judi Dench and Steve Coogan, who also happened to co-write the screenplay. The film is directed by Stephen Frears, who gave us films like Dangerous Liaisons, The Grifters, The Queen, and one of my personal favorite films, High Fidelity. Yes, this is a brand new movie. It is inspired by a true story, and I didn't know much about this movie going in. I remember seeing the poster for the film just less than 3 weeks ago. I didn't hear about this film at all. I mean, I did see the trailer at least once, so I got the basic idea of the story, and it is telling the story of an older woman who, when she was young, she was having some fun, she got pregnant, and she had to adopt her child to somebody else that was totally against her will because of the situation she was in. So we fast forward into the future. She wants to find her child, and Steve Coogan, who is in this movie, plays a shunned reporter that had to resign and decides to take on a human interest piece, and they meet up together and they go on this life journey to find her lost son. That's the gist of the story, and that's really all I want to tell you about this movie. Again, I was really interested to see this movie. I love Judi Dench, I love Steve Coogan, and it just looked like a very interesting story. There's some controversy that actually happened from this movie, because at one time the MPAA wanted to rate this movie a rating of R. So they were fighting against it, and luckily they got a PG-13. Yes, they dropped the F-bomb probably more than 3 times in this movie, and they do describe the private parts of a woman. Oh my gosh, shocker. Not in a derogatory way, in a proper way, but they mention it. So yes, it's PG-13. I recommend that everyone go check out this film. If you have not read the book, if you're not aware of this story like myself, this movie just blew my mind. I was not expecting what I was about to see tonight. I thought I was going to see this nice little story between these two people as they go on this journey, but what I got was something more special, something more important, and something very, very moving. I really enjoyed this film. Yes, I do have a little bit of problems with the actual presentation of this movie. At times, some of the imagery comes off a little manipulative, and as I was, shedding a few tears here and there, I felt a little, like, okay, you're a little heavy-handed here and there. But overall, just that was like the one major problem. But overall, the performance in this film by Steve Coogan and Judi Dench are just exceptional, and especially Judi Dench. She just gives another Oscar-worthy performance. The screenplay written by Steve Coogan, co-written by Steve Coogan, is really, really good, and it really I wasn't aware of the story, so the less I knew about this movie, it was the better. I didn't know where this movie was going to go, and I was pleasantly surprised and just utterly moved by this film. I had to wipe away a few tears watching this movie, and it really made me want to actually find this book and actually check it out. And hopefully it'd be nice if it was at the local library and like to check it out and learn about the real woman and her life journey to find her son. So yeah, I'm trying not to give away too much. Hopefully I haven't that much, because I want this movie to be seen by people. It is PG-13. Yes, there is a little bit of harsh language, but I think you can get over it. Check out this movie. It's a beautiful film. It's got a lot to say about a lot of different things, about adoption, about faith, about loss, about forgiveness. All of these amazing elements, these human elements that are in this film that just helped me to enjoy this movie overall and forget the few problems that I had with it. There's a few, but they're not really worth talking about too much, because overall this is a very honest film. It's a very unique film, and it's a movie that I did not expect at all. I didn't expect where it was going, and it just continually interested me, and I'm really hoping that this is true to the real true story. I really hope that this really happened in the way that we saw it for the most part. Of course, they probably added elements to make it more of an entertaining movie, but overall I really enjoyed the chemistry between these two actors. It was directed very well by Stephen Frears. He does a great job at directing. He's just one of our best filmmakers, and I'm glad he's still around making movies. And I'm going to say, please go check out Philomena. You will not be disappointed. You should be entertained, at the same time feel something in your heart. As long as you have a soul, I think you're going to enjoy this movie. So I'm going to give Philomena 3.5 stars. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And if you enjoyed this review, please click subscribe and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be seeing more movies. This is the last movie of the month. It's November 30th, 2013. So I'm looking forward to December and all the great movies that are coming out in December. Thank you again for watching and have a great day. Peace be with you.